Lots of
Green
them.
boxes, it would not be. It would be a good idea to go and see what's there. It's basically like a drop box area.
Maybe
thing.
Arthur used it last.
Perhaps we could go there. It would be interesting to go and see Arthur's body if it is available, and also his possessions. See if that phone is also available.
That would probably be at the morgue, right? How long ago did he die? Not terribly long ago, right?
Yeah, probably. He would still be at the coroner, probably.
Coroner? Okay. Yeah, maybe we
Yeah, I want to go to where his possessions are, whatever he had on his body, whether it's there or local law
That
enforcement.
would probably be the morgue would probably have it. Maybe the law enforcement. They're probably closed.
The morgue is probably
Alice-
closed. Local law enforcement probably isn't, unless you think they are.
Did you say
Well,
I say
yeah,
like
someone
close.
there.
Close. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Proximity. Yeah.
Oh,
proximity, not closed.
close down.
The
Hard
police are
night
closed.
also.
Sorry.
Police are closed.
You're just gonna
We're
have to
done.
keep the bodies in your house.
Good.
We're
Good
gonna
luck.
stay open at night. Too much crime.
Too much crime.
Too much.
Can't do it.
Got
I'm
too busy.
over it. I got kids.
Alice would have shared what happened at the mirror and what she heard. And then she's going to look at Kenny and say, what about the history of this house and who has lived here previously?
Yeah, you shared
or owned the
everything.
property.
You shared your vision.
Yes.
Did you say
Yes.
Isabel?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a name that I came up with yet, so I'll look into that and that connection. How she fits in with this house.
Well, you
It's-
said there were two voices, right?
They were whispers, but yeah.
And they had that it was some sort of like vow something, sounded like marriage something. So
No, that doesn't sound like marriage. That sounds like someone was sick
okay.
and someone else was.
Typically in sickness and in health.
One of them looked like they were sitting.
Well, I can look up
Nope.
Isabel in the house and see what happens. And from there, we could probably figure out what that was. And you said you found a body in a tub? Could you describe that to me?
It was a child.
Child. I wonder if these two are connected.
Bugs.
There were okay. The bugs may have been because it was a while ago, but
What kind of bugs?
round child.
Do I know what kind of bugs?
Gross
They were like
bugs.
maggots and grubs, generally.
Nasty, dead
Okay.
bugs, gross bugs.
Okay.
But maybe see if one of like the drowned child.
Is there a pool on the property?
I mean, there was a giant.
There's not a pool on the property.
There's a huge tub though.
A tub would do it. Okay, I'll look and see if maybe this Isabel person had a kid.
Maybe she killed her.
Yeah.
Roll up. Where are you guys headed? You can do that in the back while you guys are headed somewhere. Where are you guys
Yeah.
headed now?
That's true. We should probably do the corner possessions since they're right next to each other.
Yeah.
We could do the police after that, too.
Yeah.
Are
Body.
you're all kind of doing the same driving unit?
Yeah, so did you want me to... Can I use the
Motorcycle.
laptop to look things up while that's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing I guess I want to look up is to see if I can find out anything about Yamila and Asari.
Okay.
Because, yeah. Huta! 25, got it.
Yamila Isari, you found her, I think, her Facebook and maybe some information about her. She is she was a transplant from the United Arab Emirates. She is from a very wealthy family. She fell in love with the house when she was in the States for schooling. It went on the market in about 2017, give or take, and she bought it after someone passed away. And she spent about I think you find maybe her Instagram too. There's pictures of her like decorating the house. There's like she goes shopping for like old furniture. She's very like she was very specific about like going to antique shops, to going to like very nice places art places to decorate this place. And then at some point she was kind of famous in the area for doing this. People knew her. Like there were a lot of comments, but towards, I think after a certain point, there are no more posts. About 6 months before her death, she stopped posting. There's nothing. There are maybe some comments on her Facebook, just like, checking in, seeing how you're doing, but there are no posts from her for about 6 months.
Okay. Interesting. Can I do a follow-up? She bought the house in 2017 because somebody passed away. Can I look up who passed away in 2017 to get rid of the house?
Yeah. It is I don't think it's a roll for it, because you can keep the one going on. Andrea Falcone.
Andrea Falcone.
Mob.
That is profiling. Does it say how she died?
I think after some searching, it seems to be an accident, is what you come up with.
Accident in quotes.
Because of the mob.
Because of the mob. Mob accident. All those precious mob accidents. Okay. And then I guess one more thing before we cut to us being at the morgue. Can I look up anybody who lived in the house named Isabel? Like, I guess records of who owned the house and see if Isabel pops up at any point.
Yeah, roll one more time. For this, roll one more time.
That makes sense. 46, got it.
Okay, so you search. I think this takes your entire trip, and maybe even they go in like for a second without you because you're busy doing this. You find a record of people that died, and it looks like it's like a hit list. There are 14 people that have died in this house with a mix of suicides, accidents, fires, gas leaks. But the records stop. The digital records stop at about 1950, and none of them say Isabel. And I think with the shared information, the house was made well before that.
Okay, so we're gonna probably need physical records before that. So the library might have stuff like that, but that's not. I shut my laptop, but that is not for here nor and I look around and see none of you are here in the car anymore, and I go, oh fuck, I looked really cool right there. I get out of the car, I trip a little bit, I have to tie my shoe, and then I run into the morgue. I'm like talking to myself for the past 20 minutes.
You all get to the coroner's, and you walk in, and I think you get by. There's an older man, seems to be in his late 50s, kind of long, unkempt gray hair and a gray kind of 5 o'clock shadow. Hey, how can I help you? How can I help you out?
I love this voice.
Well, he takes out his badge, and he holds it up, and he's like, we're here with a special government organization, and I'm a Texas Ranger, and he's going to take it, but he's going to kind of slowly move it back and forth a little bit.
Roll it.
And he has a slight change in his voice.
Okay.
Now, you're going to help us out, right? We're just local law enforcement here to solve a crime, and we're here to look at a particular body. That of Mr. Arthur Donnelly. We're friends, aren't we?
Roll it.
Who are you? 44. So not only did I get it, I got a critical success. Investigative justice.
His eyes are kind of following the badge. I love your voice. I love your voice, and I'm happy to help any law enforcement that come my way. How can old help you?
We're all on the same team, aren't we?
You already got him. You don't have to keep rubbing it in.
Yeah. Absolutely. How
Trying
can
to finish it.
How can I help you, son?
We'd like to see the body and the possessions of Mr. Arthur Donnelly. We are investigating. We perhaps think he is, well, it may have been foul play, not a suicide. We think he may be a victim of ill intent.
He kind of laughs a little. He says, "Well, you're not the only one. There's plenty of rumors around this place. Sure, y'all.
Oh, you heard a few rumors. Well, maybe you'd like to share those with us too.
He goes, I mean, yeah, I'm the coroner. The bodies come out. They keep me in work. They're just piling them in. Come with me, and he kind of gestures for you to follow downstairs to where all the bodies are kept. All of them, but the body of Donnelly will be.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What do we see? Or
yeah, he pulls it out. And what you see on his body is, it's the autopsy was done. There is a very clean slit right across his. I think for this, maybe just Alice has to make a sanity check because you are the most new to this.
And I hate it.
Yeah,
Um,
that is
Shit.
yum.
Ooh. That's not great, y'all. That's a 97.
Ooh,
Pretty bad. Take a D4.
No.
it's clean.
It's clean. Yeah, what would you notice is there is no hesitation. It looks like there was just one clean slit all the way through the throat.
So it's not like a beast. It's more like a
More like a piece of glass.
yeah,
And then he,
Or a knife.
a mirror.
I think he, what'd you say? Oh. Are you guys saying anything out loud currently?
Oh, no.
Oh, Kenny would have if you guys were.
No.
So he kind of shows you the body and waits for anyone to say anything.
Was there anything
Alice just takes a step back.
Was there anything abnormal about anything that you found? What's your opinion on this fellow?
Well, I mean, there's a couple weird things in here. Number one, no hesitation. I mean, obviously that's, pretty intense. But that's not the weirdest thing. The weirdest thing is, I've seen this cut before. And then he goes to, I think, maybe his computer and, pulls up a photo. And you see Azari's body, and it's the exact same cut across her throat.
is that Isabella Azari?
No,
Yamila.
Yamila. Azari.
Yamila.
The last
You don't
one
know
who
who it
died
is,
like a year ago.
Okay.
It's damn strange. These cuts are identical. There's something else too. He pulls up some. He kind of looks. I mean, I've seen some bodies, and I'm obviously regarded a little bit as
You are a well-educated professional. Don't let anyone tell you different. If you got a hunch, I want to follow it.
He blushes a little bit. That's damn nice of you. Kindred spirit. And he pulls up 3 more photos, maybe 5 more photos on his computer and just kind of puts them all around. There's from different, if it's from the crime scene, it's from the master bedroom. And she died in the master bedroom as well. Just different angles and blood spatters in the body where it was laying. And he goes, now look here. And he kind of starts pointing to each of them. And you can kind of see it's not, 100% exact. But in photos of this, the photos of this crime scene, this body, on the mirror, you see the outline of what looks like a person, standing up in the mirrors. Not exact, not 100%, but it looks like someone is standing just in the shadow of blood.
Oh, I got so many chills.
I don't
we
like
won't
that.
be
I don't like
having
that one
problems with them anymore because our Texas Ranger destroyed the mirror.
The one
destroyed
mirror
that
out of
mirror.
however many mirrors in that room.
And, despite it being suicide, the police never did find a suicide weapon at all. So that's,
You didn't.
Did
find
they
it.
find any belongings?
he kind of strokes. I think they found, yeah, they found a little bit. I think I got them somewhere. For you, I'd do anything. And he
After this, we should go out for a cold Bud Light and a warm slice of cherry pie.
Oh, have you tried the pie here yet? We got a place.
Sign me up and call me Rudy.
All right, Rudy. Well,
That's not my name. That wasn't. Call me Raj. We're friends. Raj Rogers.
All right, Raj. Well, maybe after I get off, we can meet up at Weisenheimer's. It's downtown.
Weisenheimers. It'd be a pleasure to buy you a Bud Light. Or
I mean,
Coors.
I'm
Not
take
a
a Bud
Miller.
Light. I'll take a Bud Light for sure.
just diving straight through this conversation, straight to that computer monitor.
You're looking at it? Okay.
Yeah. I'm like even to the point where I'm just going between the two of them because they're talking over the computer, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I think as they're having this conversation, I think they're both walking off. Maybe you're following his lead to get the items that were on the body.
Wait, they're away from that computer?
I'm at the computer. Sorry, I was going to the computer. I thought they were talking like around the computer.
No,
No,
I think they were, but now they're starting to walk away to get the
If
possession.
they're
Gotcha.
distracted, I'm gonna go with Dawn. I'm gonna be like, Dawn, hey, plug this in. And it's a little USB thing, and I want you to
Yep.
plug that in anywhere you can.
Yep.
Roger turns over his shoulder to you guys and gives a
He says
Just
wink
a
out
wave.
loud.
wink.
Can I roll SIGINT for that?
Yeah.
Is there like an assist? Can I help?
She plugged it in.
Listen.
You can roll. You can.
Can I
let's say
Can I also roll SIGINT?
you can roll SIGINT, and we'll see what happens. I'll figure something out. Sure.
Neat.
Ooh, I got an 8. I got the shit out of that.
37 out of 20.
You did not. So like, I think you flipped the USB. You try to flip it again. On the third time it works. You put it in the right way.
Yeah, I get like a little angry at it the second time, and I'm just like, flipping around.
And I look super casual as I'm like I'm staring like I'm kind of leaning on the desk, but in my pocket I have my phone, and this time, despite failing it every single time last operation, this time I actually managed to figure out where the button is on my phone, and I press it, and you can see the little USB light up a couple of times as if it's taking data.
Yeah, and you download. You can write down just in case. We'll see. But write down that you have the photos and files of the last a while of the deaths that have taken place at this house.
And you hear the USB go, nom 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 nom.
And it deletes the computer. Oh!
And you guys walk away, and he brings out a small plastic bag. It's like yay big. There's not a ton in there. There is a utility tool. There is a large ring of keys. There is a cell phone, but it is a burner, a Nokia burner.
Mm.
And that's it.
Hey, those keys might come in handy.
Yep, the green box.
Also, the house
That
probably
too.
has locked doors. But yes, I didn't think about that. I mean, I probably have a key to that too, but that's okay.
True.
Well, I could see these keys and this cell phone. Maybe we can find some contacts of people he'd been recently in contact with. So if I take out my badge and I wave it again, maybe I could just check these out. Maybe you need a copy of my ID.
Yeah, roll it. Roll it up.
That's a 13.
Yeah, he says, "I'll help you to the ends of the earth, Raj." And he says, "Go ahead. And you got a card? I can give you a ringle jingle after I get off."
Well, absolutely, it's right here. And he waves the badge again.
Perfect.
Unfortunately, you're not gonna remember that we were here.
He looks sad. He looks defeated and sad.
After you go to sleep tonight, but in 3 days, you're gonna go to Wise and Pimers, and you're gonna meet an old friend named Raj you knew in elementary school, and you're gonna laugh, and he owes you a Bud Light.
He gives you a smile. All right, Raj, that sounds good. And he starts turning around and walking back to his computer. He offers his hand for a firm handshake.
Yeah, give him a hearty Texas rattling.
He winks and mentions his wife is at work all night.
And he turns around and starts walking back to the computer.
Can we all congratulate Chris on the first time he's ever successfully hit on any character in these games?
Good job. Well done. All it took was a whole lot of manipulation.
Yup.
It's all good.
Definitely, yeah. All it took was literally hypnosis. Which, if you Google like Texas Rangers, like they are trained in investigative hypnosis.
Yep. That's we found it on the website when we were making his character. I'm like, holy shit! All right, it's a skill.
Investigative hypnosis.
What does it mean?
Okay.
And you guys are now.
Skill. I probably,
It's not exactly that. I guess,
elaborated a little bit, but yeah.
you now see him, Elmer, walking back towards his computer. You now have the data, and Raj now has the information. Now has the possession. What do y'all do?
I
Leaf.
forget the USB in the computer, and we all go
I
home.
don't. I don't.
I'm
Don't
just
worry about it. I got you.
You all now walk out of the corners.
Check that burner phone. See if it has the same list of contacts we got.
I hand it to anybody smarter than me.
Me.
I got you.
Well, I can compare it, I guess.
There's no
yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
It is dead.
I said, well, thank God we have the same phone.
Yeah, is it the same? Same brand and everything? Nice.
It's the
Same, right?
same.
I got the charger in the car.
So you said there was a phone, utility tool, and keys, right?
Correct. Those three things. There is a set of about 4 keys on that ring.
Anything weird about the keys?
Uh,
I played a lot of Resident Evil.
yeah. There are 4 keys. I think after looking through them and kind of studying each one, one. Yeah, roll intelligence. I'll have you roll intelligence.
Okay.
This one look like it belongs to an old 1900s house.
Are
Do
they
all
all
four.
a suite of cards?
Are they all old
70, okay.
as hell?
40, got it.
Okay, you see one that looks like it's for a padlock. It's the kind of key that you would use on a padlock. You see one that looks like, I think maybe with someone else kind of helping maybe instruct you. One looks like it belongs to a El Camino.
Oh.
An old car. One is it's very different. The base of the key, it's metal, but it's in the shape of a tree, and it says room 7.
Hey! Hey! Enchanted Forest! Enchanted Forest Hotel, room 7.
Does it exist though?
Room 7.
Is it actually there or no?
It's actually boarded up.
Oh, fuck, room 7.
Well, I'm a head out.
And the last one looks like a house key.
House key. Shape of a house. Full house.
I might recommend we do some planning over pie. There's a good spot not too far from here called Pimers and Wisers, or
I
Something
checked
like
Wise
the
and
time.
Pimers.
Pisons and Wisons. I checked the time. Is it like? It's like late. It's like
It's late now.
10.
It is. He did mention it's a 24-hour place, but it is now late. It's now about
24-hour place. Okay.
10:30, pushing 11, around that area.
it's the only time you go to Baker Square.
Sure.
I got that
10 p.m.
reference.
pie.
It's fine.
And is that where you guys want to head next?
Did we want to check the police station really quick first, or no?
Was there anything that we wanted? Was there any reason to?
I mean, we could look at local reports. They ain't got pie there.
Yeah, I think maybe I have enough info for now on what's on this USB card, so I can look at that while we eat pie. I got my VPN. Nobody's gonna hack my computer.
As with motorcycle and Chevy Tahoe heading to the address given for Wise and Pimers. As you all drive, the night getting later in Meadowbrook, New Jersey. Alice, you begin to hear piano music with a few more notes than you heard last time.